One of the most important things to know in the world of buying and selling is if the price is right. You could be selling your house for $1 million, but if it's overpriced, it could be on the market for 1,000,000 years. If it's underpriced, you could have a very happy buyer, but you as a seller are going to be losing out. What many people do is they hire an appraiser. An appraiser will produce an accurate price for your house based on its quality and the market in which it exists. This leads us to a central idea in Torah Hashkafa, in Jewish outlook. It's the idea of schar mitzvah b'hai alma leka, that a Jew does not receive reward for his mitzvahs while living in this world. Rather, he receives the reward in olam haba, in the world to come. Why is this? Why is it that we cannot receive the reward in this world? So Rav Chaim Shmulevitz gives a very profound answer. And he says the world, as it exists now, cannot produce anything that would come to the value deserving of one who has done a mitzvah. None of the world's resources could give the proper reward for a mitzvah. However, we find that Rishaim, wicked people, do in fact receive reward for mitzvahs they may have done while living in this world. How could that be? Does that not dismantle this very idea that we are not to get rewarded until we enter the world to come? So Rav Chaim Shmulevitz explains and gives us tremendous insight into the relationship between a Jew and the mitzvahs that he does, between a Jew and his spiritual real estate. And he explains that unlike when one may sell a house, the value is not set by him. When it comes to our mitzvahs, we, in fact, set the price of the reward. We are the appraiser. If we view our mitzvahs as simply things of mundane value, we will be repaid back in the like. He bases this on a pasuk in this week's Parsha, on a verse that reads as follows: Vayivez Esav es ha-bechora. How could it be that Yaakov Avinu was able to buy the Bechora, the rights to spiritual prestige, from his brother Esav for mere nezid adashim? The pasuk testifies, Vayivez Esav es ha-bechora, that Esav profaned, disrespected, devalued its worth. And in his eyes, it was worth nothing more than nezid adashim, lentil soup. If we can internalize this, this can greatly empower our spiritual standing. And we can realize that in our acts, in our mitzvahs, that the reward that we will receive is in our hands. And if we view what we're doing when we do a mitzvah as something that is more precious and more valuable than anything that this world can provide us, then we will truly be repaid out of this world. Good Shabbos.